Welcome back to the Voice TV Online. I am Esa Duba, bringing you the latest developments across the Gambia. Here are the news headlines. NAM VIP over NPP's $50 million Women's Fund. NAM classes with Foreign Minister over diplomatic passport insurance to foreigners. Speaker Jatta defends withdrawal of vetting bill, saying it's in order. Government spelled out strategies to curb real estate scams. Minister faces questions on nuclear reporting US visa, born in parliament. GPF investigators allege murder in Manjaikunda. Government will provide police station, fishing boats for Jinak villages, says Information Minister. We'll go back in a short commercial break and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is The Voice Online TV and I am Aisha Tuba. Now the news in details. NAM's challenge V over NPP's 50 million Women's Fund. The National Assembly on Wednesday pressed Vice President Mohamed B.S. Jallow to clarify the source and legality of a $50 million enterprise fund launched by the National People's Party for its women's wing. The Vice President, appearing on behalf of President Adama Barrow, told lawmakers that no public funds were used for the initiative. However, Latrikunda Sabiji, lawmaker Yahya Sanyang, questioned whether state resources or public institutions were involved and asked why such a significant fund was not challenged through the government. Women's Enterprise Fund under the Gender Ministry. Vice President Jallow maintained that the matter was strictly a party affair and said any concerns relating to the Election Act fall under the mandate of the Independent Electoral Commission. The exchange triggered heated debates before Deputy Speaker Sidinjai allowed questioning to proceed. NAM's clashes with Foreign Minister over diplomatic passport insurance to foreigners. Tension also flared in the Assembly of Janjanbureh lawmaker Omar Jatto Jammeh clash with Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Mamadou Tangara over the insurance of Gambian diplomatic passports to foreign nationals. Honorable Jammeh demanded a full list of foreign citizens who held Gambian diplomatic passport between 2017 and 2025, including supporting documents. The ministry explained that diplomatic passports are primarily issued to officials representing national interests abroad and its exceptional cases to foreign nationals, providing strategic service subject to presidential approval. He cautioned that disclosing detailed records could breach diplomatic confidentiality and affect national security. The heated exchange was eventually ruled out of order by Deputy Speaker Sidinjai. Speaker Jatta defends withdrawal of vetting bill, saying it's in order. Meanwhile, Speaker of the National Assembly Fabakary Tombong Jatta defended the withdrawal of the vetting bill. The ruling followed objections from Lower Salem lawmaker Sini Jawara, who questioned whether the Attorney General could withdraw the bill after it had been referred to a committee. Citing Order Step 76, Section 1 of the Standing Orders, Speaking Jatta ruled the Attorney General, as the member in charge of the bill, acted within procedure since the bill had not yet been read for the third time. He emphasized the Assembly retains ultimate authority over its legislative agenda and that communities exercise delegated, not superior supports. We will go back in a short commercial break and we'll be back shortly. if you're just tuning in, I am Aisha Tuba and this is The Voice Online TV. Government spell out strategies to curb real estate scams, and the Minister of Land, Hamad Nkeba, has outlined new measures to address recent real estate scams in the country. Speaking before lawmakers, Minister Bass said a draft real estate bill is nearing validation. He urged citizens to verify land transactions with the Ministry Technical Department before signing agreements. He also revoked plans for a special land tribunal in collaboration with the Chief Justice and the Justice Ministry to fast-track and dispute cases. Additionally, the ministry is threatening cooperation with the Interior Ministry and the police to bring perpetrators to justice. Ministry Ba assured lawmakers that the measures are aimed to restoring public confidence and enhancing transparency in the real estate sector. Government will provide police station, fishing boats for Jinak villagers, says Information Minister. The government has announced plans to provide fishing boats and a permanent police station for the residents of Jinak village in the North Bank region. Information Minister Ismail Sise said the initiative aimed to create alternative livelihoods for locals who have long depended on cannabis cultivation. The announcement follows a recent security operation by the Drug Law Enforcement Agency and the other security forces, during which 60 cannabis farms were destroyed and 14 bags of cannabis burned. Dr. Sise added that the new police station will strengthen security, stop illegal cannabis farming, and prevent the island from being used to route for irregular immigration. Government also plans to electrify Jinak village through the National Water and Electricity Company to boost trade and social services. Ministry faces questions on nuclear report in U.S. visa ban in Parliament. Foreign Affairs Minister Serigne Modou Njie faced question in National Assembly over the Gambia delayed submission of report required under the United Nations Security Council Resolution 1540. The resolution requires countries to report measures taken to prevent the spread of nuclear, chemical, and biological weapons. The minister said a national disarmament community has been established to coordinate the report, with technical support expected from the UN before mid-2026. Lawmakers also question a new United States visa bond policy, requiring some Gambian applicants to deposit between $5,000 and $15,000 for B1 and B2 visas. Minister Njie said the government is engaging the US through diplomatic channels but is not considering retaliatory measures at this stage. GPF investigates alleged murder case in Manjayakunda. The Gambia Police Force investigates an alleged murder case in Manjayakunda. Police say 33-year-old by them died after sustaining a stab wound to the neck during an altercation with 32-year-old Mamadou Sambaba, a Guinean national. The victim was rushed to the Kanifing General Hospital but was pronounced dead on arrival. The suspected weapon, a knife with blood stain, was recovered from the suspect residence. Police say this dispute was reported linked to television cable disagreement between the two tenants. The suspect remains in custody as investigation continues. In sport news, the Gambia Football Federation has signed contracts with construction firms and applies to implement new football infrastructure projects across the country. The agreements presided over by GFF President Lamin Kaba Bajo include the construction of pitches and facilities in Bullock and Kiwenala, installation of artificial turf at Bari Field in Oyundum and Kuntawu, with support from FIFA and completion of works at Jaro Soma Mini Stadium. The Federation also signed contract to procure 8 vehicles for Regional Football Association and Women's Football, as well as a 32-seater bus for National League clubs, aimed at providing logistics and supporting football development nationwide. We'll go for a short commercial break and we'll be back shortly. back. If you're just tuning in, I am Aisatuba and this is The Voice Online TV. In the editorial, debate has emerged in the National Assembly over $50 million enterprise fund run by the National People's Party of its women's wing. Vice President Mohamed B.S. Jallow said the initiative does not involve public funds, but lawmakers raised concerns about transparency and friction why the support was directed to a single party group instead of national programs for women. The discussion highlights growing calls for clearer boundaries between political party initiative and public accountability, especially in an election year. Analysts say transparency in funding and fair distribution of support are essential for maintaining public trust in democratic institutions. Now we take a recap of the news headlines. NAM's challenge VP over NPP's $50 million Women's Fund. NAM shock classes with Foreign Minister over diplomatic passport insurance to foreigners. Speaker Jatta defends withdrawal of vetting bill, saying it's in order. Government spelled out strategies to curb real estate scams. Minister faces question on nuclear reporting US visa bond in Parliament. Government investigate alleged murder case in Manjaikunda. Government will provide police station fishing boats for Jinak villages, says Information Ministry. That's all for now. You are watching The Voice Online TV, coming to you live from the studio opposite OJ Junction in Sarakunda. Stay with us for more updates. Thank you.